Hey, Geneva, Illinois. This is Richard Friedkin, Realtor with eXp Realty, coming to you again with another edition of my monthly real estate market report. And this covers the month of October and the previous months. And it's November 4th. And we're going to get into these statistics, kind of give you an idea of what's going on with the real estate market. But first, I hope you had a great Halloween. I know over here by me, it was cold, windy, and snowy, and we had one trick-or-treater. So hopefully you guys had a few more trick-or-treaters up by you, and you had a great little time with the kids and the candies and all that good stuff. And then we've got Thanksgiving coming up, and then the holidays time is just flying. But let's get to the reason why we're here. Let me share my screen and we will get on this. So here's the statistics. And if you've watched my report before, you've seen these numbers as I go back and compare each of the months. The nice thing is Geneva, for the most part, seems to be holding pretty steady, except for one number that is a little bit concerning, and I'll get to that in a minute. But if we look for the current active homes on the market, actually a little bit less than the previous months, one or two less, which is not huge. But what I'm seeing in a lot of other suburbs is that the number of homes on the market that are active is growing substantially more than it was the previous months, which means they're sitting on the market longer. And that's not a great sign. But here you're seeing it's holding pretty steady. And the homes under contract, now that is starting to drop a little bit. So that does show a little bit slowdown in activity of homes getting sold. And then the number of homes that actually sold and closed dropped dramatically from 42 to 41 to 32 to 21. So that's a little concerning that we didn't see a lot of sales. But what's interesting is the average closed and sold price stayed pretty similar to the previous month, although it was still down $75,000-$80,000 from the previous month or two. So we're still seeing that there's some weakness there in the sale prices compared to what they were. The average list price, now that's a little bit concerning. That did drop. So that was previously $712, and there are some high priced homes in Geneva, so there could have been some much higher priced homes that went on the market in September, and they're either canceled or expired or whatever. They just didn't go through with it, or they dropped their price, and so that's what we're seeing reflected here. Average days to contract, for the most part, except for this one anomaly in August, we're seeing 14, 23, 19, 55, 17 and 21. So not a lot to read into those numbers, but we are seeing average days on the market still kind of creeping up, 64, 66, 71. So Geneva is showing just a small bit of reaction to these higher rates, not nearly as much as I'm seeing in some other towns. So, you still have a very strong real estate market there. So basically, it's still a really good time to sell. It's still a really good time to buy. If you can afford an 8% interest rate, or you can get an adjustable rate mortgage or a 2-1 buy down, would be a great time to do that, because interest rates go up, interest rates go down, and they'll probably be dropping third or fourth quarter of next year, which would be a good time to refi. And the reason why it's a good time to buy now is because you have a lot of buyers from the last 2 years that got priced out or got bid out, got overbid, outbid by other buyers, and they're just desperately wanting to buy something. And they'll be back in the market, and they've been saving their money, so they have more down payment. So they'll be right in there with the bidding wars when the rates drop. And you have all the people from this year, and you have all the new buyers coming into the market next year. And what that's going to do when rates drop is it's going to create upward pressure on prices and more bidding wars. And yeah, I mean, you might get a 1% lower rate, but if you've got to pay $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 more for a house, it's not a winning scenario. But better choice would be buy now, pay a little bit higher rate, or get an adjustable rate mortgage and refinance it when rates go down. And then when all the buyers come running back into the market next year, well, they're going to push prices up. And better for you to take advantage of that appreciation than having to pay for it. So still a good time to buy. It's a great time to sell. We're still at the top of the market. If you're interested to get a market analysis, I'd be happy to create one for you and let you know what your house is worth right now in this market. Pricing a home is critical to this market, knowing how to market it, knowing how to stage it, and everything else, prepare it, everything it's all integral, and it's everything that I do and I've done for all my life. I've been in real estate. So I've written several books. Be happy to get you one of those if you're interested. If you have any questions at all about any kind of real estate, give me a call, 847-922-8423. I hope you make it a great holiday season. Have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy family and friends and all that good turkey and food. And I will see you around December 1st. Take care. Happy holidays.